Good evening, Australia. How are you?
I'm very good. How are you?
Aussie, Aussie, oi, oi, oi.
Oi, oi, oi.
Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
Tourism within Australia is the catalyst for opportunity, offering several jobs throughout various sectors. From our beautiful landscapes, unique infrastructures such as the Sydney Opera House, and our vibrant cities like Melbourne and Sydney draw millions of tourists annually. This influx of visitors fuels the hospitality industry, allowing opportunities for restaurants, bars, and hotels. So much so that my country has dedicated tertiary educational systems towards hotel management and hospitality. Additionally, construction and maintenance of these tourist infrastructures allow several opportunities within that, lest we forget the beautiful wildlife within Australia, such as Taronga Zoo and national parks, allowing several opportunities within those sectors.
Your time is up, Miss Australia. Thank you very much. Our next candidate is Miss Brazil. Good evening, Miss Brazil.
Good evening.
How are you? This is your first time in the
good.
Philippines?
Thank you.
Okay, and your 1 minute begins now.
O turismo é muito importante, não só para o Brasil, como para todos os países do mundo. Através do turismo são gerados muitos empregos, receitas, além de promover a preservação ambiental e cultural de todos os países do mundo. Muito obrigada.
Muito obrigada, Brazil. Thank you very much. Our next candidate is Miss Cambodia. Good evening, Miss Cambodia.
Good evening.
How are you?
I'm fine.
First time in the Philippines?
Yeah.
First time?
Yeah.
How was the Philippines? You like it here in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Your 1 minute begins now.
Tourism comprises the activity of person traveling to and staying in place for their human environment for not more than one consecutive year for leisure, business, and other purposes not related to the exercise of an activity remunerated from within the place visits. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Miss Queen of Cambodia. Our next candidate is Queen of Chinland. Ming Lava, Queen of Chinland. Good evening. Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
Hospitality is a field that focuses on providing such as hotels, motels, restaurants, cruise caches, and location centers and events in order of interest tourists to camp. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen of Chinland. Our next candidate is Queen of Fiji. Queen of Fiji, how do you say hello in Fiji? Bula?
Bulavanaka.
Bulavinata, Fiji. Your 1 minute begins now.
Tourism is a pivotal industry. In Fiji, tourism industry is considered as one of the most effective and efficient industries out of all. I believe that tourism industry has the potential to increase the standard of living of a country, the power to increase the GDP of an economy, and the power to increase the standards of the people around. Tourism industry has to be uplifted in order to increase an economy's growth, development, and everything possible. Thank you. Vinakavaka level Dhanyavad.
Thank you very much, Queen of Fiji. Our next candidate is Queen of Ghana. Good evening, Queen of Ghana. How do you say hello in Ghana?
Aquaba, Romblon.
Aquaba. First time here in the Philippines.
Yes, please.
How do you find the province of Romblon?
I love the province of Romblon.
Okay.
Everywhere is so welcoming, and I'm so happy to be here.
You want to go back again here in Romblon?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
I'll see you next month, Queen of Ghana. Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
As we embrace the diverse cultures of tourism, let us not forget the impact that tourism has on job creation. In my country, Ghana, tourism has been a great tool for a lot of people that's given livelihood to many that are struggling in various aspects of life. In the aspect of entrepreneurship, artisans, hotel, and hospitality, tourism has opened the doors for many individuals to be able to find themselves in opportunities where they're able to pick up certain livelihoods and make a living impact for themselves. Tourism, though, should be embraced because it has so many impacts on a nation's economic growth. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Queen of Ghana. Our next candidate is Queen of Hungary. Queen of Hungary actually received several awards for this evening. Good evening, Queen of Hungary. How are you? You've been receiving lots of special awards. How do you feel? You are well loved by the people of Romblon.
Good evening. Thank you so much for this question. Yes, my feeling it's really, really special. Thank you so much. I'm so happy and proud for my country. Thank you so much.
Okay, you're welcome, Queen of Hungary. Your 1 minute begins now.
Thank you. Mabuhay, Philippines. In my opinion, the tourism is a really important thing because a lot of people love to traveling. Me too. We always want to go different countries and visiting and learn the language and the creating everything. So I think we need to go everywhere in the world because a lot of people working hard in the tourism. And we are here now with these beautiful queens for all of the world. And I think this is a beautiful opportunity for us because we can support it and representing every single people who working hard in the tourism. Because we are going to holiday, they are always make happy for us. Thank you so much. Salamat.
Thank you very much, Queen of Hungary. Our next candidate is Queen of India. Queen of India, namaste. Queen of India, how are you?
Namaste, I'm good. Thank
You're
you.
good. I know that this is not your first time here in the Philippines.
Yes.
What makes you go back all the way from India to the Philippines?
Namaste and Mabuhay, Philippines. I love coming back to the Philippines because it's very touristic and it's very nice and the people are very hospitable and welcoming and very humble. It makes me feel at home.
Okay, you're always welcome here in the Philippines,
Oh,
Mrs.
thank you so
Queen of
much.
India.
Thank you.
Okay, your 1 minute begins now.
I would like to say thank you for the question. Yes, tourism does create a lot of jobs. But unfortunately, in the world, only 10% of the world's jobs is actually tourism. We must increase tourism because tourism increases the GDP and economy of a nation. When tourism increases, not just the airline, transportation, but a lot more industries like hospitality and aviation also increases. Secondly, it's very empowering to the youth of the society. As you see in many hotels, a lot of young people are working and a lot of women as well. So it's very woman empowerment thing as well to increase tourism. Last but not the least, we can increase tourism by social media channels like magazines, online books, talking about it and creating events about tourism. This way we can increase awareness and there is no better thing than
Your time is up, Queen of India. Thank you very, very much. Up next, we have our next candidate. She is Queen of Indonesia. Good evening, Queen of Indonesia. Selamat malam.
Selamat malam.
How are you? First time in the Philippines.
Yes, this is my
How do you
first
find the
time.
province of Romblon?
I love it so
You love it. You'll be
Yes.
back again.
Yeah.
When?
Oh,
Next
no.
week?
Maybe.
Okay. Miss
Okay.
Queen of Indonesia, your 1 minute begins now.
As a queen of Indonesia, I'm proud to highlight the extraordinary beauty and potential of our country's tourism. Tourism is not just about beauty scenery. It's just about endless opportunities. And now, let us come together to advance innovation, digital transformation, and collaboration of tourism. So, let's rise together and stronger. Bukan karena hanya pariwisata hanya karena keindahan, tapi bagi saya pariwisata adalah kehidupan. Terima kasih. Maraming, maraming salamat.
Terima kasih, Queen of Indonesia. Our next candidate is Queen of Japan. Konnichiwa, Queen of Japan. How are you?
Hi, fine, thank
Okay. Your 1 minute begins now.
Hello everyone, I'm Lisa from Tokyo, Japan. 私が観光を想像する方法を考えたときに、日本の古い街並みや映画やアニメや食事ではありません。私が観光を想像する方法を考えたとき、一番大切なものは日本の文化であり、それは、日本のおもてなしの心だったり、気遣いを持っていることです。しかし、日本人は外国の方とコミュニケーションを取ることを苦手としています。私が求めるのは、海外の方ともっと交流し、友達を作ることです。In closing, while this contest will fit as a rival, let's remember.
Your time is up, Miss Japan. Here's the translation. Hello, everyone. My name is Riza from Japan. I work as an actress and manage a small theater in Tokyo. When we discuss how tourism creates jobs, it's not just about trends like old townscapes or food or anime. It's about something deeper: consideration, courtesy, the culture, and the art of hospitality, which is a very important point of our discussion today. So here's my proposal of Japan. Let's open our hearts to the world. Let's reach out, make friends, and share diverse cultures and values. Many ideas are born from there. That is the true potential of tourism. If I win, I'll use art and entertainment to make this vision a reality. In closing, while this contest may pit us all as rivals, let's remember we're also friends. Let's strive for a world of camaraderie. Ladies and gentlemen, Queen of Japan. Our next candidate is Queen of Korea. Annyeonghaseyo. Queen of Korea, how are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing really, really well. Your first time here in the Philippines?
It's my second time.
Your second time. What
Yes.
did you do on the first time?
I visited Manila, and I think I visited the shopping mall,
Okay.
the streets there.
Okay. Your 1 minute begins now, Queen of Korea.
Ladies and gentlemen, tourism is not just about sightseeing. It's a powerhouse to create more jobs. In my country, Republic of Korea, tourism is an economic factor that drives its GDP. If I become the queen of international tourism, I wish to work towards improving the tourism in rural areas, since Korea, like any other countries, has tourism highly concentrated in its capital area, Seoul. Therefore, I wish to work towards improving more tourism in the rural sites, which can create more jobs in those areas. Thank you.
Well said, Queen of Korea. Up next is another queen from Korea. Very beautiful in her black gown. Annyeonghaseyo, Queen of Korea. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. And you?
I'm doing well. You know, the previous Queen of Korea was able to visit the Philippines for the second time. How about you? First time?
I'm for 5 times in coming here.
Fifth time already?
5 times.
5 times.
Yes.
Okay. So I think the Philippines is one of your favorite countries so far, right?
And my family and me love Philippines.
You love the Philippines. And
Yeah.
I'm sure you're in love with Romblon as well, because you've been to many places right here in Romblon.
Yes.
Invite your family to come over to Romblon, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, Queen of Korea. Your 1 minute begins now.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Kayan Kim from Korea. Today, I'm going to talk about the topic of tourism creates jobs. I'm studying about the measure of air tourism in Korea. The measure of air tourism is a place to study about various countries and study to become a flight attendant. I think it's one of the cases where I got a job thanks to tourism of many people. Besides that, we are creating jobs through tourism, such as Kota Kinabalu Mango Boy, who became full-time employee after following Korean buzzword. So, tourism is one of the important parts of creating jobs. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen of Korea. Our next candidate is Queen of Latvia. The Queen of Latvia, all the way from Europe. How do you say hello in Latvia?
Esiet sveicināti.
How do you say that again? It's say?
It's hello, welcome.
That's hello and welcome in Latvia. Okay, Queen of Latvia, your 1 minute begins now.
First of all, I would love to say the gratefulness words to the universe tonight for being on this stage and be the first representative of my country, Latvia, in the history of this pageant. Tourism industry is the biggest global industry by employment. There are more than 150 different types of the tourism, and according statistics, every 10th person on this earth is employed in one of this industry. In more than 150 countries, tourism is still in the top 5 of export earnings. Tourism is not only the main contributor in world economy, but also a key driver in employment and economic growth for both developed and developing countries. As the last researchers perform, that from now until the 2030 year, there will be created an additional 800,000 new positions.
Your time is up, Queen of Latvia. Thank you very much. The next candidate that we have is the Queen of Myanmar. Minglaba, Queen of Myanmar, how are you?
Minglaba, I'm good.
Good evening. Your 1 minute begins now.
Tourism has the potential to create a job by investing in marketing campaign and support the small business can promote the economic benefit of tourism to create local economies and generate the employment opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen of Myanmar. Our next candidate is our host delegate, the Queen of the Philippines. Magandang gabi, Queen of the Philippines. Kamusta ka na?
Okay lang po.
Okay, Queen of the Philippines, your 1 minute begins now.
Natural resources, entertainment venues, historical sites, and cultural tradition are the most effective ways we can promote tourism regardless of the place. I'll make them my authenticity as a Filipina, which is tourist. Okay. Kalimutan ko talaga. Kalimutan ko.
Thank you very much, Queen of the Philippines. Our next candidate is the Queen of Poland. The Queen of Poland is wearing a very beautiful gold gown. Good evening, Queen of Poland. How are you?
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
Your first time here in the Philippines?
No, second time.
Second time. You've been here for the second time. What is your most favorite food of the Philippines? Most favorite food?
Fresh juice, not
Coconut?
only juice. Yes,
Okay.
exactly. But it's not food, it's just juice.
Thank you very much, Queen of Poland. Your 1 minute begins now.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. First, thank you so much for inviting me Philippines is so beautiful country in the world. Every people in my country, from Poland, so happy and so very good experience about Philippines. Me also, 1 year ago, this my dreams about coming to Philippines, and now I'm staying in Philippines second time, and I know this is one of the best place in the world. And creation job. With social media, I think it's very important now because with economy, everything with every country, this very important for creation job. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Queen of Poland. Our next candidate is, of course, the host province, the Queen of Romblon. Good evening, Queen of Romblon. How do you say good evening in Romblon? Is it Mayong Gabi or Mayad nga Gabi?
Maayong gabi po sa aton na tanan.
Maayong Gabi sa aton tanan. Queen of Romblon, your 1 minute begins now.
Job is a necessity. In the economic crisis that we are facing today, overseas Filipino workers carries dreams and hopes in bridging gaps between language and nationality and promoting inclusive employment. These human-centric aids in helping to promote our indigenous peoples and locals and giving a platform for us to showcase our skills and talents and what we represent to the world. Because I do believe that 1,000 miles begins with a single step of choosing the right destinations. And our heart is the locals of the Philippines. And I thank you.
Thank you very much, Queen of Romblon. Our next candidate is Queen of España. Good evening, Queen of España, Señorita España, ¿cómo está?
Muy bien.
Okay, Queen of Spain, your 1 minute begins now.
Ok, muy buenas noches a todos. En primer lugar, quería decir que el turismo es el trabajo más solicitado en este mundo. La última cifra registrada ha sido de 300 millones puestos de trabajo gracias al turismo. El turismo no es solo viajar. El turismo es dar vida a los poblados, a las ciudades escondidas. Es impresionante lo que puede llegar a hacer el turismo. Nos enriquecemos de culturas, damos oportunidades a personas que no conocen el idioma, que no cumplen con los requisitos en su currículum. Todo eso gracias al turismo. Y demás, hay diferentes tipos de turismo. Está el turismo rural, el turismo ecológico, el turismo religioso, deportivo. Gracias a todo esto, al cabo del año, cada país consigue muchísimo dinero. Muchísimas gracias.
Thank you very much, Queen of España. And the translation would be, good evening. Tourism is one of the main existing jobs. The latest figure recorded is 300 billion jobs in the world thanks to tourism. Tourism not only creates jobs but gives visibility to unpopulated areas, increases opportunities for foreigners who do not know the language or simply do not have the necessity curriculum in the way we only travel and enrich us of different cultures. But we create large movements and money a year with different existing tourism: ecological tourism, religious tourism, sport tourism, beach tourism, snow tourism, rural tourism, and ecological tourism. We make the landscape go viral and help the most disadvantaged areas, thus giving their knowledge to the world. And with this, I mean that tourism is not just a trip or a job helping a person, but it is a cultural enrichment to which we must add the gains optimized by each country. Thank you very much, Señorita España. Our next candidate is Miss Sri Lanka. The mic, please. Okay. Ayubowan, Sri Lanka, how are you? You're fine, okay. Your 1 minute begins now.
Good evening. Tourism is the
actually main income in my country and most of the other countries as well. There are inbound and outbound cultural places like in tourism. Okay, when we are talking international tourism, it's little bit different because from the airport to the departure, they have so many service surrenders. And as a candidate of a beauty pageant based on tourism, I must say I can help educate people how tourism creates jobs. And also we can host special festivals, and also we can ask governmental support to create special places to attract more tourists. And also we can motivate people who like to come to this industry. And the thing is, a person who sells a simple water bottle to a hotel,
Thank you very much. Queen of Sri Lanka, your time is up. The next candidate that we have is the Queen of Vietnam. Hello. Test mic, 1, 2, 3. Xin chào, Ms. Vietnam. Good evening. And your 1 minute begins now.
Transit is a social, cultural, and economic phenomenon which enter the movement of people to control or present outside their usual environment for personal or business profession. Thank you.